Can you describe one for us?
A velomobile is a fully fared bicycle or tricycle. Most of those that are used as commuter bikes, which is their main purpose, are tricycles because it's easier to ride, it's stable. You can have a shell all around you. It's weather protected. It's extremely efficient.
And you lie almost flat on the street.
Not almost flat, but you're rather low to the ground.
Yeah.
And you're reclined, which makes for a very comfortable ride. And so these things are not only protecting you from the weather, they are pretty safe to ride in, actually, because you have a shell around you that will protect you somehow, but they are also extremely fast. So these are the fastest daily usable bikes
So
on the
how
roads.
many miles per hour if you go?
My own cruising speed when I'm riding along is around 40 kilometers an hour.
Which
But
is pretty fast.
Yeah, I can easily do 45 if I want to, or 50.
So when will this whole endeavor start? And how many people did you gather?
Well, for the moment, I'm now imposing a ceiling because I have 49.
Wow.
22 from the United States and Canada, and 27 from Europe. And I have about 10 more people waiting, either that they don't have their own velomobile yet, or that they are not sure that they can actually get the free time. So I thought I may not be able to do it with more than 50 people, because I have to find campgrounds. The logistics are not as easy,
correct.
but it's been an enormous success. And what I think is even more important, I get all kinds of support from people who have read about this and who now say, well, I can't join you, but I have seen you're coming through my town.
Of course.
And I will put something up for you. There's a city, in one of the cities of the United States, one woman has said, we have a house. You can all sleep there. It can accommodate 50 because it's empty. Just roll out your sleeping bags and you can sleep. Other people will do barbecues for us when we come, because we will have a sort of cool-off party every evening. We will have a lunch break where we stay at some place for about 2 hours before we go on. And the intention is to mingle with people wherever we are. We will make sure that everyone knows where we are, because the velomobiles will have tracking devices.
Okay.
So you can follow us on the internet. The media will be able to find us because we may be out of town before they realize it, if we don't let them know. So this will be a good tool by the craziness of our appearance, because we're the freak class of bike commuters, to raise the topic of bike commuting. And a couple of initiatives that have to do with commuting and climate issues also in that relationship have contacted me because they would like to associate themselves with this. There's a climate ride, traditional climate ride, going from New York City to Washington, and there's an equivalent on the West Coast in California. They are based in Missoula, where we will take a rest day. Missoula is one of those biking capitals in the Rocky Mountains. And so you see that
this is a classical grassroots movement.
It's an idea of an individual. It catches on, and then it attracts people beyond the immediate scope of those who consider, should I ride along or not? And that I find fascinating.
I really need to go, but I have 100 of more questions. Just give me, maybe you can continue if you want. When does it start?
July 28.
Next year, of course.
In Portland, Oregon.
Yes, we will link to the website. Give us 3 points. What this whole thing can really initiate. What is your hope?
I hope that it gets more people to think, say, should I be doing something like that? Should I try to get on a bike, not just for recreation, but for my daily mobility needs? Second thing is, we hope to inspire people to understand that not consuming energy or producing CO2 emissions by getting in the car almost subconsciously is actually not missing something, but you're gaining something. You're gaining a lot of fun. You're actually saving money. You're stepping into a direction where you can say, if all the world did what I do, it would not be a worse off place. And after all, it keeps you healthy. It's good for your mind. It gives you relaxation. You start in the day with a nice ride, and you end maybe a strenuous day on the job with pedaling it all out. And by the time you're home, you're relaxed as you could be.
Thank you very much. I might join you for a couple of days next year in July.
You're invited to do so.
Thanks a lot.
Check out the website.
I will.